What up, good peoples? Mr. Anomaly coming at you again. Hey, another day with Mr. A. Happy A Day, y'all. Another video. I gotta keep it real again. This isn't gonna. It's gonna be a tough pill for the normies to swallow because we live in a society that has bent the knee to the Jezebel spirit, that has successfully gaslit men to not ask the tough questions, not have any rules, principles, and standards, not question the system. This is why your wife doesn't want to have sex. And shout out to Tariq Nasheed. I'm going to have to do I was listening to one of O'Shea's video, basically talking about Brittany Renner, and somebody want to hear my take on it. I mean, I guess this could apply to Brittany Renner. Yeah, this applies. I mean, this is all women who are in the street, so you can say this applies. Why your wife doesn't want to have sex. Now, I got to set this up again. We live in a society that bent the knee to the Jezebel spirits. What are these women doing out here?
I was never giving my 20s to a man because I know the sacrifice that comes if you're an ambitious woman that wants a family. And I said, 20s, you can't have that. But 30s onwards, you can. Because by then, I know myself, met me, and you either accept me as I am or you hit the door. What?
Yeah, go back and watch those. I did a couple of bangers, man. The hidden effect of no sex, how it affects a woman's body, mind, and spirit. And we're not talking about just sex, we're talking about the connections, how it affects her body, mind, and spirit. We're going to get to why your wife doesn't want to have sex. Also did the video, The Illusion of Choice. If you get involved with a woman who's already done this, you have no choice in the relationship. You have the illusion of choice. You're on board with their program.
It's age appropriate. When you are in your 20s, it's okay to play around, play the field, and play the game.
They're following this. This is the way of Babylon.
Usually I don't really like talking about this stuff, but I don't think it's like bad to have a hoe phase because then you just get out all your hoe and then you're like, okay, that's what it was like. And
you get out all your hoe and that was like, okay, now I'm done. Creating soul ties, and they just we're gonna get to it. I gotta set this up. I got too many clips. Y'all can't even refute this anymore. The only people that's refuting this are people that are in loser denial.
Are you in loser denial or something? I had a bad case of loser denial myself. Till the lacrosse team stuck a parking cone up my ass.
You're in loser denial if you refute this. I mean, this is writing itself at this point, man. This won't be going back and forth, man. This is why I do not be going back and forth. They're following this hook, line, and sinker, and they're creating soul ties. And we're going to get to why your wife doesn't want to have sex. I love being vindicated. I know Tariq Nasheed don't watch my videos. He's literally going to confirm what I'm basically, again, I love my talking points reaffirmed. We're going to get to it in a second. I have to set this up.
you can either do it or you don't want. But I don't think it's like bad to have a hoe phase because then you just get out all your hoe and then you're like, okay, that's what it was like. And then you're like, okay, then you can either do it or you don't want to do it. But then I'm like, okay, I had one, like I can't really change that. But I'm like, whatever. Now I won't do it again.
I won't do it again. I can turn it on and turn it off. You have the illusion of choice when you get involved with women like this. And men are doing a hook, line, and sinker. The milk's already been spilled. The die's been cast. I'm just reporting on it. It's fun to do. Dudes are marrying these women in droves by the millions, and the 304 expiration dates are expiring on their marriages. That's why these women are getting on these freaking platforms and bumping their gums. And I'm just, no. I'm just chewing it up. I'm chewing it up. Because I've been doing this since 2017. Why you never come out you had sex yet? Because I ain't got nothing to do with this. And I knew where this was headed.
We got out of the way, and then you don't have to, like, who cares? People's body can do what they want with their bodies, you know? So, but yeah, I'm like, okay, I'm good. I had my whole phase. It was, I realized it's not for me.
Why does she realize it's not for her? Why does she realize it's not for her? The man who she wants, who put that hot box on him, who created the soul ties, again, guys, again, Again, y'all don't like this. Two become one flesh.
Out there, this statement cannot be magnified enough. You are who you fuck.
Oh, sir.
Oh, the humanity. Nobody gotta know who you fuck, but you are who you fuck.
If you can't accept that, get off my channel. They're creating soul ties with certain individuals and think they can turn it on and turn it off. We're setting this up. We're going somewhere with this. I'm completely indifferent, by the way. Again, I gotta do my caveats for the normies. I get new people watching me. Nobody's coming from a place of hate, envy, jealousy. Nobody wishes again, I'm a Pookie for Christ, man. I'm 144K Nazarene. Nobody's envious of you people. I've been around these areas where I've had the worldly Babylonians get mad at me because I will not take part in your couple lemmings, freaking low vibration spiritual programming. Because again, they're all connected, guys. If they're in the streets having a whole phase and you dudes that are selling your souls to get with them, y'all are all connected. Y'all are all bound. Again, these women are out here creating soul ties and they're just doing it like it's willy-nilly. And they're doing it in record number. And then they gaslit you men so much. Again, my channel got taken down for hate speech. You guys are insecure. You guys are sexist. You guys are misogynistic.
Why don't you purify yourself in the waters of Lake Minnetonka?
You guys are archaic. You kiss my man.
Shut your bitch ass up.
I ain't got nothing to say to you people. I ain't going back and forth with y'all. The proof's in the pudding, man. And we're gonna break it down again. Creating soul ties out here like it ain't nothing. Oh, I had my whole phase. It's over now. Oh, it's over. I'm good. No.
To reduce her to for him, man, this stuff is programmed all the penis in and out. Who is it? Whose vagina is it? Who it belong to?
I love this clip. This clip is gold, bro. This right here is just the 304. This is the soul ties, and she's just breaking it down for y'all. And again, I don't care what color you are. This is all women who are out here getting all the sausages. All of them. And they all think they're unique. They all think they're special. They're all gonna take we'll get there in a second. They all gonna take a shot because we got these phones and everybody's connected and all that. They all gonna take a shot at the rich Pookie or the rich Chad or the rich Ted Bundy or the rich Night Stalker. And she thinks she's unique. And then she realizes she's not. We'll get there in a second.
But when I said who, and then the woman start calling out the man's name, screaming the man's name. Then she let him know she coming. When she coming, she hollering. She calling for him. Man, this stuff is programmed all up in this woman's vagina.
Again, guys, this is the programming of Babylon.
It's age appropriate. When you are in your 20s, it's okay to play around, play the field, and play the game. Rectum, uterus, all up in this mind right here. And that will actually bind her. And that will actually bind her. And that will actually bind her. Actually reduce her to a comfrey.
I'm setting it up. You guys are tired of hearing me talk about it. Yeah, y'all clicked on my face. I'm setting this up. I'm not just running my mouth. Like one of the subs said, this is some powerful information. I'm saving lives out here, bro. Had a brother confirm on that. He got involved with a woman that's already had the soul ties, no sex, and how it affects her body, mind, and spirit. And I guarantee you it didn't end well. I don't care how tough you are. I don't care how big you are. I don't care how muscular you are. I don't care how well endowed you are. Once they've been on the streets getting throttled, it doesn't matter at this point. The power of the sex force, it's over.
Your desire to be with lots of women, you don't have the same desire as us, huh? So it's people that sit up and say, man, he lying, but they don't understand the concept of how powerful spiritually sleeping with people are, right? Mm-hmm. That's why so many people cheat. They've slept with so many people. So they have this desire to sleep with new people. That's more fulfilling than sex itself. Just sleeping with somebody new. That's more fulfilling than sex itself. Just sleeping with somebody new, with new people. That's more fulfilling than sex itself. Just sleeping with somebody new.
Yeah, we're pulling a Dr. Umar. We're repeating it 3 times. We're sinking it in. That's more fulfilling than the sex itself. This is why I don't care how tough you are, how well endowed you are. It doesn't matter. Unless you can be Shang Tsung and morph, not only this body, but soul as well. When you can morph into different dudes. Unless you're Shang Tsung, then it may work. If you can morph into different men.
When you taint yourself like that, that's a demon. That's what you battle with, just like a vice.
Again, this world promotes this, and then they blow it off like it's nothing. And I don't care about. We're gonna get to the men. I don't care about the men, ladies. Y'all, I don't. What about the men? That's y'all's problem right there. Trying to compare yourselves to men right there. So get off my channel. But we're gonna get to the men.
I'm at the stage in my life where I want a husband, but then I think, okay, there's no way I can get everything from one man, right? It's like I need one guy to bang me, one guy to cook for me, one guy to make me laugh, one guy to build furniture for me. So maybe I'm not looking for a husband, maybe I'm looking for a staff.
I don't care who you are. Once they've been in the streets and got all them soul ties and binding themselves, they are bound. They are binding themselves. This is why I know it's a big deal, because this world says it's not a big deal. You tired of hearing me talking about it? Click off, because I'm going to keep doing it. This stuff helps me stay sharp as well. I'm glad I've been doing these videos all these years. That's why I'm so sharp. And I can do this now just... I wonder where I'd be if I wasn't doing these videos and meditate. This stuff helps me out too, man. And again, this all ties down to the mighty Reese Bobby.
Always remember, if you ain't first, you're last.
I'm going to go ahead and play this clip with Tariq Nasheed. It's about 38 seconds. I'm going to play it all the way through, and I'm going to pick it apart. Again, this is when he was talking about Brittany Renner. Again, this ties to her as well. And I know he don't watch my content, so that's why I talk about the universal infinite intelligence. Here we go.
And a lot of these women, truth be told, man, they have a lot of subconscious resentment towards dudes in the industry. Because they'd have been passed around and ain't nobody wiped them up. So they're trying to get revenge. So they'll get one of these young dudes and get revenge on him for all the dudes who kind of pass you around and toss you aside. You know? So there's a lot of subconscious revenge tactics there. So trapping a rising star, that could be a way of them kind of flipping the script to kind of assert control and, you know.
That's why I'll be going back and forth. He don't watch my content, but he literally confirmed what I've been saying. The universal infinite intelligence, this is something all of us could connect into if you cultivate inward, connect with the all. I told I'm 144K Nazarene, baby. But again, everybody can connect to this, man. This is wisdom. Wisdom is here. Just like I talk about the couple lemmings, the chaotic spirits, those are ancient. The wisdom, the self, and the cultivation, all that positive energy is ancient as well. But people are choosing to suckle on the teat, the suckling on the teat of Babylon. You guys are all creating soul ties with chaos. Your choices, by the way. Your choices, by the way. But you're not going to come on my channel and try to say something about me when I'm having sex, because I tell you, y'all can all stick yourselves.
Shut your bitch ass up.
This is why I don't be going back and forth. And that's why they be getting quiet around me, bro.
Too much talking, 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 too much talking.
I ain't doing all that talking. I don't have to. Say it before I say it again. My silence is deafening. You guys heard what he said. They are pissed because they all think they're special, because they're all under the romantic indoctrination. I don't give a damn how that sounds. All, all of them think they're unique until they realize they're not. Just like Brittany Renner. Y'all may not remember, but Brittany Renner actually paid money to fly out to Colin Kaepernick to get her cheeks clapped by that guy. She thought she was unique. He sent her on her way. They don't forget this, guys. They do not forget whenever these dudes make them a cum dump. Our girl so eloquently stated.
She cast the degree, fashioned that out and laid that out for somebody. Have mercy, they wake up out their sleep because they dreamt the man done did this to somebody else. At night trying to sleep, tossing and turning, they dreaming about it. Lord have mercy, they wake up out their sleep because they dreamt the man done did this to somebody else. And the thought of that, you know, is devastating. That woman heart get to beating fast, blood pressure go up, she can't hardly catch her breath.
Oh, I love this. I freaking love this, bro. This is so much information for y'all. Like the video at the very least. I appreciate y'all to donate, but like the video so the channel, so this message can get out here. Trying to save lives over here, man.
Think about that man done rationed that out and laid that out for somebody else and bent them over and talked to them too and spanked them. Having the PhDs and master degrees to put on my wall in academia, but I have a master degree in being played by men, used by men, told everything I want to hear to get me in them positions, and I am, to be honest with you, I'm just gonna be real about it. I'm very upset by being made a fool out of, spanked them, having the PhDs and master degrees to put on my wall in academia, but I have a master degree in being played by men, used by men, told everything I want to hear to get me in them positions, and I am, to be honest with you, I'm just gonna be real about it. I'm very upset by being made a fool out of, used by men, told everything I want to hear to get me in them positions, and I am, to be honest with you, I'm just gonna be real about it. I'm very upset by being made a fool out of.
They will make you pay. This is why I said any of you dudes who deal with them after they've already done this, you have the illusion of choice. You don't have a choice in this. She's running the show. You have no choice, and she's gonna make your life a living hell. We're gonna get to the video in a second because that's pretty much setting it up. They don't ever forget the man that they want. Once he shits on her head and sends her on her way, she never forgets that. She never forgets that. And she gonna make your ass pay because he doesn't view her the way you view her. Most of you dudes, this is why I be getting on you dudes that be trying to hype up sex so much, and I get on you guys who are lustful and lonely, getting on my channel, I'm so lonely, you're gonna get chewed up and spit out, and you're gonna make them MGTOW videos. This stuff is real, bro. And like I said, this way this world makes it like it's not a big deal. That's why I know it's a big deal. And again, this is all across the board.
I am fucking done. I am done. I am done begging a mother to love me. Done begging him to spend time with me. Like, I swear, some of us women have more balls than you coward-ass men. You take good women. You take good women and you fucking break us down till we can't take no more. Till every man we see makes us want to vomit.
This is all across the board. And again, they all think they're unique until they realize they're not. And then they doing stuff like this. I like to call it the Dumb and Dumber programming. Yep, it's coming.
What do you think the chances are of a guy like you and a girl like me?
We see, we can be pragmatic and logical and tell them, hey man, that rich elusive guy isn't gonna marry you. He's not gonna take you seriously. They think they're unique, guys. The Dumb and Dumber programming, they're Lloyd. You're telling me there's a chance. They think they're unique until they get chewed up and spit out. And then once you marry them, we're gonna get to the video in a second. Once you marry them, you're gonna pay. And then y'all bringing kids into this, bro. You're bringing kids into this. You're bringing kids into this. Madness and stupidity. Kids are suffering because of this, man. Thought y'all gave a shit.
Ending up together.
Well, Lloyd, that's difficult to say. We really don't.
Hit me with it. Just give it to me straight. I came a long way just to see you, Mary. Just least you can do is level with me. What are my chances?
Not good.
You mean not good like 1 out of 100?
I'd say more like 1 out of 1,000,000.
So you're telling me there's a chance? Yeah!
That's them. They think they're unique. And I gotta say, some of you dudes who take that deal, wife them up after the fact, y'all, you gotta be in that category too. But they think they're unique. They'll take a shot at the rich dude. He creates a soul tie, shits on her head, nuts on her forehead, sends her on her way. She resents that, like our girl over here.
what it's like to be in the presence of a real man, a leader, somebody that you know is going to protect you. Like, it kills you to see your wife or your girlfriend happy. You have shit on that. Like, you men and your mommy issues. We are not your fucking enemy.
Why don't you purify yourself in the waters of Lake Minnetonka?
I'd be cracking myself up. All right, let me break down Tariq the Sheet real quick, and then we'll get to the why your wife want to have sex. Hey, we ain't got to it. I got to break this down. I'm not just spouting crap at you, man. Connected to the all, the universal infinite intelligence, bro. Again, the Most High kept me. I could just pick this stuff apart. It's too easy, man.
And a lot of these women, truth be told, man, they have a lot of subconscious resentment towards dudes in the industry.
They all gonna take a shot at the rich dude, man.
Passed around and ain't nobody wiped dudes in the industry. Because they'd have been passed around and ain't nobody wiped them up. So they're trying to get revenge. So they'll get one of these young dudes and get revenge on him.
Yeah, they can get the young man too, but again, they could just get the average 30-plus-year-old guy. He's just a human wallet. He's a downloading a romantic ideology, the illusion of choice. Thinks he ain't shit without a woman. Doesn't want to question her past. It's going to cost me the woman. I bet you don't get a lot of women talking like that. I bet you don't get a lot of women talking like that. It's going to cost me the woman. It's going to cost me the woman. That lets me know right there how you start the goddamn relationship off. You can't even be yourself, acting like Hank Hill over here. So yeah, this is you can say, the young man, or you can just say dudes who are just gumps and are lying to themselves. This woman's been throttled in the streets. Oh, I don't want to question her past. You better. And again, if you agree to this after the fact, you have no choice. You have the illusion of choice, but you don't have a choice in this. Because this is a raw deal. Why would you put a woman who already did this in the wife position? She already went after the guy that she wanted, and he didn't want her. And then here you come? You think you're going to nice your way into this? How's that working out for the majority of men?
Around and ain't nobody wiped them up, so they're trying to get revenge. So they'll get one of these young dudes and get revenge.
Just a simple-minded, just a worker ant, just keeps his head down, doesn't know any better. Young-minded, you can say naive.
All the dudes who kind of binge on him for all the dudes who kind of pass you around and toss you aside. You know? So there's a lot of subconscious revenge tactics there.
But I love hearing my talk points reaffirmed, man. Again, like our girl said, I'm feeling some kind of way. I'm upset by being made a fool out of.
Done. I am so done. I'm tired of hurting. I never deserved this.
My girl said I never deserved this.
Shut your bitch ass up.
Hey, make them put a ring on your finger before you give them that hot box. But you won't do that. You wanna know why? Cause they like dick. They like it too. So yeah, the victim role is strong, man.
A rising star, that could be a way of them kind of flipping the script to kind of assert control. And
talking points reaffirmed. And I said before, I'll say it again. When they're in the streets, after certain types of men, the track is coming because I love being vindicated. Also, there's no copyright here. I keep telling you guys, the cup of lemmings, the societal norms, the shitty ass music, drugs, alcohol, popular styles and trends, I don't care what color you are. They're all drinking from the same spiritual well. Y'all do not like when I talk like this because most of y'all are doing it and half of y'all wish y'all were doing it. Most of y'all are already doing it.
Why you pulling me? I'm right.
Again, I talk like this because I ain't got no skin in the game. Am I a saint? Absolutely not. But I ain't touched nobody. I ain't had sex yet. So again, I can see this clearly. What my boy tell y'all, man.
Liking these hoes pics and all that. And we all fucking the same hoes. Them basketball niggas.
Thank you, Big Ross. I appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Me and Pusha T fucking the same hoes. Me and T.I.P. we fuck the same hoes. Me and Chris Brown we fuck the same hoes. The same hoes. The same hoes. Me and Justin Bieber fuck the same hoes. Me and Snoop Dogg we fuck the same hoes. Me and Yo Gotti fuck the same hoes. The same hoes. The same hoes. Me and Steve Harvey fuck the same hoes.
Hey, y'all tired of hearing me? I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna keep my foot on Babylon's neck because again, I did these videos. I started in 2017 talking about I had sex at 37. That was 3 years before COVID humbled everybody. Y'all thought I was crazy. You thought I was crazy, didn't you? You thought I was crazy. I'm not. I'm gonna keep doing this, so you can unsub now if you're tired of hearing me doing it. I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm sorry. I love being vindicated. I love hearing my talking points reaffirmed. Lets me know that I know what I'm talking about. Let's keep going.
The verse, they all the same hoes. Forget they name, nigga, know the saying goes. But I put her on her feet in that new Range Rover.
Simping and tricking.
Me and Mayweather fuck the same hoes. Money team, money green, me Lambo. Me and P. Diddy fuck the same hoes.
That's right. That's right. I don't care what color you are. Those are all ethnicities at these P. Diddy parties, so I don't give a shit what color you are.
Out there, this statement cannot be magnified enough. You are who you fuck.
And now, you dudes wife them after she's already been in the streets, after she's already been throttled, after she's already created the soul ties, after she's already had her bottom and reduced to a cum freak. You wife her up. And then they make videos talking like this. I'm gonna play this one first. It's about what? It's about a minute. I'm gonna let the whole minute play and then we're gonna pick it apart bit by bit. There we go.
It's not that your wife doesn't want to have sex, it's that she doesn't want to have sex with you. Mm-hmm.
Listen to the sass, the haughtiness.
The meals, cleaning up, you. Hearing mommy all day, cooking the meals, cleaning up, crumbs, making your food, making sure the dentist appointments get made and your doctor's appointment. And at the end of the day, she does dinner, bath time, bedtime. And then you keep walking behind her, slapping her ass, and then, you know, she finally is doom scrolling on Instagram or TikTok, disassociating, and you put your little nub against her ass and ask if she wants to get down. No, I don't. Just be an active parent. Anticipate her needs. See her as a woman, not just as your wife, not just as the mother of your children, as a woman. Treat her as such. And then, yeah, sex sounds like a good idea. But until then, there's some lotion in the cabinet. I'll see you in the morning. If you want me to be a freak, you put those babies in the sheets. If you want some head, put the babies to bed. And that's just free advice from me to you.
Ooh. Woe to the man. Woe to the man that takes them seriously after they've been in the streets and been reduced to cum dumps and creating soul ties. Woe to the man. Again, you guys are popping out babies with these broads, man. And she's gone. She's upset that the man that she wanted does not take her seriously, and she will make you pay. I love hearing my talk points reaffirmed, bro. Golly, man. Man, bro, I'm telling y'all, man. I'm telling you, bro.
So a lot of times what I see is that women are expressing my emotional needs are not met, aka their attachment needs, and I physically cannot get turned on by my partner anymore.
Again, watch that video, the hidden effects of a woman who doesn't have sex, how it affects her body, mind, and soul. She has a sentient person there, but she's still not satiated. And it's gonna cause mood swings, emotional damage. She's gonna be upset, she's gonna be moody, all the stuff the normie guys deal with. Y'all are dealing with women who have soul ties to other men. Y'all have been gaslit by the society to think it is not a big deal. And it is a big deal. It's just sex. It's just sex. It's just music. It's gonna cost me the woman. I bet you don't get a lot of women talking like that.
In fact, they start to get disgusted. Like they get the ick. So majorly bad. And could you open up your body and allow someone to like penetrate your being if you feel disgusted by them?
Damn!
They feel like they're violating themselves and someone is violating them. Feel disgusted by them? Treat your being if you feel disgusted by them?
Bro, like what more do you guys want from me? The woman that hit the bottom, she dreaming about Ted Bundy's pic. She dreaming about Ted Bundy's dick. She's dreaming about the Night Stalker's dick. She's dreaming about Pookie's dick. But she disgusted with the regular guy. That video I did the other day. The girl says she's a recovering thug addict. When she's dating the normie guys, she's having withdrawals. What's the disconnect here, gentlemen? What's the disconnect? You dudes are romantic. You dudes are fucking romantic. I can sit up here and talk and make fun of the women for being romantic, but you dudes are romantic as well. You gotta be like, what's the disconnect here, bro? My girl said disgusted. She says disgusted. Is she disgusted with Ted Bundy?
Because God took away my desire for promiscuity and all that stuff, that I didn't have a desire anymore, even like for my husband. And although my husband and I would have sex, it was like really hard for me. Like I really had to push myself to go there.
Gotta push myself to go there. Does she gotta push herself to go with Ted? But I tell you, man, you can't fake attraction. You cannot fake attraction, bro. My husband, they're gonna make the man pay because the dude that she wants don't take her seriously. They never forget that. Woe to the man that tries to be the square peg in the round hole to make this work.
Long after baby, do you actually, does it take for you to actually want to have sex with your husband? And like how long, does it last? Does it go away? Does it come and go?
How long does it take for you until you want to have sex with your husband?
Damn! My girl said, how long does it take till you want to have sex with your husband? Woe to the man that bases his masculinity on a fucking woman's words, bro. Woe to the man. Golly. This is why they get up here talking like this. Let's play this broad again.
It's not that your wife doesn't want to have sex. It's that she doesn't want to have sex with you.
Wow. And again, guys, what's the disconnect here? Because again, they like having sex. They like it.
I used to be one of the girls that be like, the D can't be that good until I've experienced it being that good. Like,
what's the disconnect? Sounds like she's a sex fiend to me, but she has an issue with her husband.
I have no words. I'm shooked. Cause what is my excuse now? Besides all the other little shit, like he be playing your face, da.
All the other little shit, he be playing your face, da.
When it's really that good, when it's out of that world, when you just sitting here having fantasies and
guys, they're just like a freaking incel pervert who jerks off the Pornhub all the time. But they make fun of you guys for doing it. These women literally said they be dreaming and fiending for it. I ain't never, ever in my life dreamed about lusting after a guy. They're the fucking perverts, guys. But they successfully gaslit you dudes to make you guys think that y'all are freaking pervs. Because most of you guys are dealing with women who don't like you. We live in a society that's bent the knee to the Jezebel, and we have too many freaking simp-ass Potiphars and Ahabs in positions of power, and they have a goddamn voice, and they freaking demonetize me and shut me down. They don't want to hear people like me talking. Too many freaking simps in positions of power. Y'all be going back and forth with these broads. Seriously? I love being vindicated. This stuff's fun.
Doesn't want to have sex. It's not that your wife doesn't want to have sex. It's that she doesn't want to have sex with you. Hearing mommy all day, cooking the meals, cleaning up, crumbs, making your food, making sure the dentist appointments get made and your doctor's appointment. And at the end of the day, she does dinner, bath time, bedtime. And then you keep walking behind her, slapping her ass, and then, she finally...
She just don't, she's with the guy who put her in a freaking, pedestalizing her, like Will Smith and Jada Pinkett, pedestalizing her. And the dude she wants is banging other women and living his best life. And she never forgets that. She never forgets that. This woman is not into this guy. That's all this is. This woman is with a man who's a human wallet, doesn't have the same spirit, because again, you are who you fuck. And her husband isn't that guy. And she knew this, but again, hello, my name is Mr. Gump, whenever he came up and approached and tried to win her over. She knew he wasn't that guy. She's in survival mode. They gonna survive, y'all.
Scrolling on Insta, and then you keep walking behind her, slapping her ass, and then, she finally is doom scrolling on Instagram or TikTok.
Doom scrolling on the freaking phones, keeping up with the Joneses. Look what everybody else is doing. Not content with what she has. Even though she has the garden, it ain't good enough. Guys, I mean, what do y'all want from me, bro? What do y'all want from me?
Nice guy who the woman isn't attracted to and who she never considered being with finally wore her the down until she said, ugh, fine, I guess. Because the attractive ones are putting me into a crazy, anxious cycle. Attractive ones are putting me into a crazy, anxious cycle. Because the attractive ones are putting me into a crazy, anxious cycle.
They're all going to take a shot at the quote unquote 9s and 10s. They're all going to take a shot. They all think they're unique because they're all under the romantic programming. And again, it's Dumb and Dumber. As long as you're telling her there's a chance, she is going to go for it. And then she's going to never get her heart broken, and then she's going to be bitter and upset. And you're going to have to pay for it. Woe to the man, the illusion of choice. The illusion of choice.
That woman is bored and sexually unfulfilled. Cycle. And now that woman is bored and sexually unfulfilled, but she's secure. At least she has that. Emotional security, the most important element for a woman to have to ensure success in a romantic partnership.
Partner again. When they call that husband partner, she's gone. She's gone, bro.
Shut your bitch ass up.
Ugh.
Associating, she finally is doom scrolling on Instagram or TikTok, disassociating, and you put your little nub against her ass and ask if she wants to get down. No.
They just don't like you. I'm sorry to say, man. You're a human wallet. Take the L. Guys got to be careful out here. PJ Washington, I mean, come on, man. You're not her first. You're not what she wanted. She's just in survival mode. She tried to control him. And again, from what I gathered, he got involved with her. This is what I can tell. He got involved with her, and then he wants to pull I'm going to sleep with other women, but I'll take care of you after the fact. You need to let her know that up front. Again, it's going to cost me the woman. It's going to cost me the woman. But I tell you, man, it's going to cost me the woman. It's going to cost me the woman. Be up front and tell her what it is. Don't do it after the fact, after you knock her up, after the fact. Come on, y'all. Gotta be smarter than that, man.
I don't. Just be wants to get down. No, I don't. Just be an active parent. Anticipate her needs. See her as a woman, not just as your wife, not just as the mother of your children, as a woman. Treat her as such. And then, yeah, sex sounds like a good idea.
Do you think if this guy tries to be the square peg in the round hole and do everything she's saying, do you think she's going to get that Ted Bundy sex? Do you guys think she's going to get that Night Stalker Rich Ramirez sex? Do you guys think she's going to get that do you think he's going to get that Pookie sex from her? Even if he does all that, it ain't going to be enough.
And what you do? Your woman is mad at you. If you work all the time, well, you work all the time, you ain't never home, you always leaving me. I hate this shit. If you home all the time, why you all up under me? Let me get some fucking room to breathe. Damn, stop sweating me. I hate this shit. If you make more money than her, well, fuck you. I want to make decisions too. You ain't my fucking daddy. I don't need you to take care of me. I hate this shit. If she makes more money than you broke motherfucker.
Hey.
You never have no fucking money. Fuck this shit. I don't want to make all these decisions. I need to be taken care of. I hate this shit. I can't take it. And the number one reason your woman's always mad, fellas, the number one reason your woman is pissed the fuck off, cause you ain't her first choice. Your woman is pissed the fuck off, cause you ain't her first choice. Your woman's always mad, fellas. The number one reason your woman is pissed the fuck off, cause you ain't her first choice.
Degrees to put on my wall in academia, but I have a master's degree in being played by men, used by men, told everything I want to hear to get me in them positions, and I am, to be honest with you, I'm just gonna be real about it. I'm very upset by being made a fool out.
You ain't her first choice. No matter what this guy does, that woman gonna be mad at him. No matter what he does, she's gonna be pissed because he is not her first choice. This is why she's on this platform talking shit. And you dudes getting down on one knee. The whole getting down on one knee, that right there lets me know the programming is hard-coded. You're a freaking silhouette and you're gonna pay accordingly. That whole concept, because again, you guys completely ignore the freaking getting throttled in their 20s. Never give their 20s to a man. You can have me after the fact. You can have me after I've been a cum dump of chaos. Woe to the man. Y'all are putting kids in these women. And I'm going to keep looping it. Is it a wonder why most of these people are susceptible to societal program? Because your freaking whole relationship is based on a freaking illusion. And your kids are susceptible to freaking Babylonian worldly programming. Even more so because you're not standing on anything. And your kids are suffering accordingly. Fodder for the engine, bro.
Men, such children as a woman, treat her as such. And then, yeah, sex sounds like a good idea. But until then, there's some lotion in the cabinet.
Wow. Wow. Why the hell are you married then? There's some lotion in the cabinet? This is what happens when you think you have a choice. This is the illusion of choice. Any of you dudes that's taking these deals after the fact, after you had a whole phase, after you got throttled, this is the illusion of choice. This is your future. This is your future, bro. Again, they can't fake it, man. You cannot fake attraction. This woman is just with a man she ain't attracted to. It's as simple as that. This isn't complex. People are making this shit way more complex than it needs.
Because God took away my desire for promiscuity and all that stuff, that I didn't have a desire anymore, even like for my husband. And although my husband and I would have sex, it was like really hard for me. Like I really had to push myself to go there.
Again, I'm just connecting the dots, man. They're telling you guys. It's writing itself at this point.
If you want me to be a freak, you put those babies in the sheets. If you want some head, put the babies to bed.
If you want me to be a freak, so she can just turn it on, turn it off. She can't fake attraction, bro. And again, if she liked that dude, him sticking his Johnson on the hip, she'd be ready to go right then and there. She don't like this guy. And she said they're telling him, dude, if he does some chore play, and the guys and dudes be doing this shit. And dudes be doing this crap to get some marital missionary, some Carl Starfish Jr. sex. I see why it says better off to be alone in the desert than to deal with this. Better to be in a corner of an attic than to deal with this. They will make you pay because the man that she wants, that she really wants, doesn't want her. And you will pay. You will pay. And pay dearly, bro. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Those babies in the if you want me to be a freak, you put those babies in the sheets. If you want some head, put the babies to bed.
And when you meet a nice man, you wouldn't even realize, oh, like this is real love. And you will fuck that up too. Took the easy way out, which was, okay, what's the next dick? Because there's always gonna be, you know, dicks. You feel? A dick is like an oxy. Makes you forget about the pain from your last relationship and you just need more oxys. You feel? When you do that a lot, it really fucks up your mind. When you do that a lot, it really fucks up your mind. When you do that a lot, it really fucks up your mind.
Is age appropriate. When you are in your 20s, it's okay to play around, play the field, and play the game.
When you do that a lot, it really fucks up your mind.
This is what they're all following. The only woman this doesn't apply to is a woman that's a virgin. How many of those exist in 2025? The only woman this doesn't apply to is a virgin. The only woman this does not apply to is a virgin. Asking body count is pointless because she could have been with 3 dudes, and out of those 3 men, one of them was a Ted Bundy, and he imprinted her. The other 2 could have been just dudes who were just there. This is a spiritual thing, bro. And again, if you're in loser denial if you refute any of this, man.
Are you in loser denial or something? I had a bad case of loser denial myself. Till a lacrosse team stuck a parking cone up my ass.
This is the society we live in, bro. And again, they can go out here getting throttled and think it's just a phase. I can turn it on, I can turn it off, as our girl so eloquently stated.
I like talking about this stuff, but I don't think it's like bad to have a hoe phase, because then you just get out all your hoe and then you're like, okay, that's what it was like. And
they're gonna follow this before they listen to my black ass or anybody in this space.
you can either do it or you don't want to do it. But then I'm like, okay, I had one, like I can't really change that, but I'm like, whatever. Now I won't do it again.
I won't do it again. She told me she wasn't going to do it, but her actions say otherwise.
Never giving my 20s to a man.
Never giving my 20s to a man. Her actions. Fuck her words. Never give my 20s to a man. Now I'm pushing 30 and I'm ready. You have no choice. You have the illusion of choice if you take this deal.
Care about a man's potential at all. I don't. I care about his productivity, because now you wake up with the man in his boxers on your couch in your refrigerator scratching his balls talking about when his dinner ready, and he don't even know how much your rent is. Right. There's no way. I don't play sleepovers. I don't play house.
I think it's a frustration that I've heard a lot of men mention today, which is ladies want to pick and choose the equality that they have. They didn't really want equality. They wanted power. And I mentioned the dating dynamics, a prime example where it's like, we still want to be able to have our money and make our own money, but we still want you to pay for all of us. I can still have the nice office, I can still be a boss babe, but you're still paying for the vacations. You're still buying the home. You're still, planning the engagement. You're still proposing. So it's like, we want the benefits of chivalry, but we don't actually want the social contract that came with it.
They want to be chivalrous with everything. You notice they want to be when it comes to that money, and it also comes to their chest. So when it comes to that, we want to pick and choose. We want to pick and choose again. Woe to the man that takes them seriously after the fact. Woe to the man that bases his self-worth on a woman's words. This right here, you have the illusion of choice. You have no choice if you take them after the fact. It is what it is, bro. Video's pretty much over. I'm just at this point, I'm just trying to get an hour. We'll see.
I don't play those type of games. There's no way a man is sleeping up comfortably or even coming over talking about something. I want to chill. My house is not an entertainment system, baby. That's not what we doing. You want to take me out, court me properly, date.
You want to take me? Oh my God, you freaking Pookie imprinted women. Program by that shitty ass music and Pookie dick. I can't stand. Y'all all sound the same. Y'all all sound the freaking same. And I said before, I'll say it again. Y'all want to try to call me gay? You got to be borderline homosexual to find these women attractive. I feel fuck, nigga. Really? Really? These women, oh my, I can't stand hearing them talk. You look like you date the white women. You look like you date the white women. And again, they call me fine, so nobody's coming from that position. I said before, I'll say it again, I've been in these low vibration areas where these freaking pooks want to fight me because I freaking raise my frequency and I don't want nothing to do with these people. And this, I'm talking about these people, I'm talking you Babylonians. Then again, you guys don't stand on principle, you don't stand on business because you know it's going to cost me the woman. Tell her no 2 to 3 times and see how quick she sticks around.
Not a virgin. Let me tell you, it's harder to get. My house is not an entertainment system, baby. That's not what we doing. You want to take me out, court me properly, date me properly, and I'm not a virgin. Let me tell you, it's harder to get my now than it was then. I don't.
Shut your bitch ass up.
My girl said it's harder. You got to work harder to get her Pookie imprinted, ran through abortion having PC, because you know she got a couple of ghost babies on her belt as well. She said you got to work harder. And you know what? That's her right. That's her right to do that. That is her right to do that. Despite what you and I think about that, that is her God-given right to do that. You got to be a goddamn court jester to take that deal. And if you do take that deal, you have no choice. No choice. That's their right to do that, whether we agree with it or not. Again, this is the mantra of society.
Appropriate. When you are in your 20s, it's okay to play around, play the field, and play the game. But when you hit them 30s and up, it's time for you to be transparent about your sense of self, what you want in that person, and have that be the conversation you have on the first date, the first text, the first conversation.
That is their God-given right to do that. And this is why once they get to a certain point, y'all got to do shit like this.
Value. Right? But I understand some of you young guys might not get it as much as somebody who's over 27, right? But understand this right here. Guys shame me for not being direct with this. I wouldn't get no ass if I didn't come up with my catchphrase about I'm open to it if the right person comes along, but I don't rush. Guys, I would never get no ass because every goddamn girl is stating this shit from the get-go now.
Person, and have that be for you to be transparent about your sense of self, what you want in that person, and have that be the conversation you have on the first date, the first text, the first conversation.
I love connecting the dots, bro. This shit's fun.
If the right person, for not being direct with this, I wouldn't get no ass if I didn't come up with my catchphrase about I'm open to it if the right person comes along, but I don't rush. Guys, I would never get no ass.
These women know. They know. They know. This is what I'm talking about. You got to mold yourself to get them. You have to taint your spirit to get them. These women know. They know they're being lied to. They're not stupid. Especially whenever they're in their 30s, already got the soul ties of chaos. They know. But again, the Dumb and Dumber program. That's why you can tell them things and they'll believe it. But we live in a society that bent the knee to the Jezebel spirit. We live in a society that has too many Potiphar Ahab simps that caters to this. She can play the victim. She can then turn and play the victim and try to sue you. This guy lied to me. He's a piece of shit. She know what time it was. She know what time it is. But this is why you got to pull these tactics after a certain age. You got to download and taint your spirit to dance with this. And again, y'all want to try to say something about me not having sex. Nobody wants to. I don't want anything to do with this. That's what happens once they start hitting the wall. Now they got the defenses up. And you have to play games. You have to taint your spirit. You have to run game. I know. Why are you
Because every goddamn girl is stating this shit from the get-go now. Is a bitch wrote a book that's very popular called Hardball, that basically teaching women how to be direct and ask this shit on the first date. I ain't gonna be no ethical motherfucker around here jerking off every night with my ethicals.
You guys are hearing the spirit. Again, I like AMS. I still have to call it out. This is the energy that's out here, and you dudes are wifing these women up. They're connected to this energy. Is this moral? Is this ethical? Get some goddamn lotion. I don't want to touch you. Don't be touching on me. Is this moral? Is this ethical? Woe to the man that takes them seriously. This is the energy. The couple lemmings. I talk like this on purpose. They're all connected. They're all connected. If they're in the streets, the shitty ass music, the popular styles and trends, they're all connected. This is why y'all get mad. Like women like Joy Taylor get mad, get upset when you're bringing up God. Let me finish him up real quick. This is why they be talking like this. Ethicals, you moral motherfuckers, they're all connected, guys.
That bullshit. I ain't gonna be no ethical motherfucker around here jerking off every night with my ethicals. Oh, fuck that bullshit. So you goddamn right. I'ma keep screaming their ass on until I goddamn they put me in the ground. You goddamn right. Moral motherfuckers.
Hey, I told the video's over. I like doing this, man. I'm trying to get an hour here.
I'm less and less interested in religious men, if I'm being honest with you. You hit me with the man of God thing, and I'm just saying, if that's the first thing that you bring to the table, it's a red flag for me. Not saying that if you believe in God that you are a red flag. I also don't give a fuck. So just tell somebody else about it.
Two become one. You are who you fornicate with. Hey man, and like I said again, they're upset because the guys that they want, because they think they're special, the guys that they want don't take them seriously. And they're gonna make you pay. It is what it is, man. Hey, you know, the milk's been spilled, the die has been cast. All you can do is move accordingly. Hey, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. Okay, we'll play another one for you. Here we go right here. Here we go right here.
To my future husband and to the love of my life that's out there somewhere, our souls are meant to connect, and we haven't connected yet because I had a lot of learning to do.
This woman said our souls are what? You can't. You're already bound to another man.
All up in this mind right here, and that will actually bind her.
This woman said our souls to connect. This is impossible. It doesn't work like that, lady. The scary part is they think that it can. They can turn it on and turn it off.
We haven't connected yet because I had a lot of learning to do. And I promise you that when you meet me, I'm showing up for you as the best version of me. Because
bro, only dudes who don't have any self-worth or internal cultivation is going to fall for this. This all sounds good on paper. Oh, she said she wasn't going to do it. She said, what are her actions? Never give your 20s to a man. Y'all completely overlook this.
So much, not just for me, for you as the best version of me. Because I worked on myself so much, not just for me, but also because when you do.
What's the deciding factor that you've completed this task? What did you get a report card or something? What makes you think that you're spiritually cleansed? Lady, to you.
Why don't you purify yourself in the waters of Lake Minnetonka?
What makes her think that she's mission complete here? What makes her think that she's exorcised the demons? This house is clear. What makes her think this? What makes her think she's... You gotta be a fool to take these women seriously after the fact, and you will pay. She's been imprinted by a dude who ain't taking her seriously, and she low-key doesn't forget this.
Version of yourself, because I worked on myself so much, not just for me, but also because when you do the work and you're the best version of yourself, it's the best way to love somebody. So I'm doing this also for you, although I haven't met you yet.
How? You've been ran through already. You gotta be delusional. You gotta be just as delusional as they are. I keep telling you, you gotta be a simulation to bang a simulation, bro. Again, bro, any dude that takes them seriously, man.
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal. You stole fizzy lifting drinks. You bumped into the ceiling, which now has to be washed and sterilized, so you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
There ain't nothing else to add, y'all. I mean, I know I've been kind of repeating it again, but hey, if y'all made it to the end, y'all know what time it is. Go ahead and drop that. Go ahead and drop that in. Go ahead and drop it in here. I love breaking it down, man. Why are you gonna bring not talking about having sex? I knew it. I knew it was headed. I knew it was headed. And again, I'm completely humble. I'm completely indifferent. I've been right this whole goddamn time. There is no peace here, guys. There is no peace. The only peace you're gonna have is when you're by yourself. And again, think for your damn self. But if you think she's gonna bring you peace, if you don't have that already, leave that woman alone. Hey, man, I dropped Mike. I'm dropping the mic on that, man. I ain't got nothing else to add, man. Hey, that's it, man. The milk's been spilled. The die's been cast. All you can do is move accordingly. As my boy Scott Hall says, rest in peace, Scott Hall, the bad guy. Survey says one more for the good guys. I am out, good peoples. Laters.